Hello there and welcome to the Cello Squad. So what is a cello? If I had $1 for every time someone stopped me in the street and asked me if this is a big violin or a guitar, then I'd have quota the money to buy a Stradivarius. But anyways, let's get right into it. This is how a cello looks like. A cello is a wooden bowed instrument that originated from viola da braccio, meaning played by the shoulder. Now, unlike there's a myth that goes around that the cello originated from viola da gamba meaning played by your feet. That is, it's supposed to be supported by your legs rather. Sorry, not feet, but your legs. But unlike the viola da gamba, which has 6 or sometimes even 7 strings, a cello only has 4 strings. It has, this is the C string, G, D, and the A string. The cello is also tuned in perfect fifths. So this is the C2, G2, D3, and A3. Let's now decipher the cello from head to bottom. This part here is called the scroll. These are called the pegs. Now these are tuning pegs and are used to tune a string that is massively out of tune. From this part here to this part here is called the neck of the cello. Self-explanatory, I believe. But from this part here to all the way to this part here is called the fingerboard. That is where we place our strings when playing different notes. Then we come to this part here, from here all the way to here is called the upper bout. This is called the waist and is shaped in a C-like manner. Then this part here is called the lower bout. Now, let's come to the middle of the cello. Of course, these are strings. Then we have this right here is a bridge, and this bridge is wooden. Now, you might think, it's common to think that the bridge has been glued there or something, but no. It's actually held there by the tension that is caused from where the string starts, that is this part here called the tailpiece, from where the string is fixed in the tailpiece all the way to where the tuning pegs are. That tension, there's a lot of tension there that holds that bridge in place. So that is how that bridge stands. And another good thing to know is that this bridge sits right in between the F hole. Now, what is an F hole? An F hole in the 10th century, that hole was circular. Now, and there is a paper completed by the MIT science team that explain that in much detail. But for now, this F, as you can see, it's shaped F. Originally in the 10th century was circular, but as the 12th century came, 15th, they started making it as F. Now, the reason as to that is that the F has a much bigger space for the vibration, for sound to come from the inside the cello. I don't think I'm making a good argument for this. For sound to come from inside the cello and to vibrate to the outside air. So yeah, that space, because a circle is just a circle, but an F is elongated rather. Again, I am not really making a good case for that, so I would advise you to go and check out that paper. Then we have this part here is called a fine tuner. These are called fine tuners. This tune I used to tune any particular string just to the correct pitch. When the string is not too much out of tune, you use these fine tuners. And there you have it. So this is a cello. As you can see on my cello, I have this orange markings. Now I am a beginner cello, so I have put this here to help me know where my finger is supposed to go. You will not find this. The cello originally does not come with this. This, as I said, are just markings for me to know where my fingers are supposed to go on any particular string. On a professional cellist cello, you will not find this. And in a few months, or by the end of this year, of course, I'll have taken this out because I'll have practiced enough. So let's get to the bow. This is a bow. The top part of the bow is made out of wood, and the lower part of the bow is made out of horsehair. This is actually horsehair. This part here is called a C. Now, when I am playing my cello, if this part was not here, the C that I told you that is called the waist, if that part was not there, then if it was perhaps maybe down here on the lower bout, it will be so much easier for me to keep bumping onto my knee. And that is where that space is in between. It helps you know what length you need to place your cello, and it helps you not bump into the lower bout of your cello or on your legs. And another thing is this part here called the end pin. You just lower it onto the ground to give you stability when you're playing the cello. Now, unlike the viola da gamba did not have that end pin, so I've noted by now, I do not have my hair on this side of the cello. Why? Because in particular cases, if I am playing, then it's so easy for my hair to get in the way of the pegs or on the strings, and it can give your cello a different sound. So it is always, if you're right-handed like me, you place your hair on the right side. And another thing to note is that I do not have any earrings on this side, nor is the top that I am wearing have buttons. Why? Because it is so easy for the buttons to interfere with your playing. You want to be as comfortable as you can, basically. And I only have an earring on the right side. So that is another sacrifice we as cellists have to make. So again, how do we play the cello? How does the cello make sound? Usually you can either pluck a cello, or you can either pluck a cello, or you can use your bow to play the notes. But that is not enough. How do we get to hear that sound? What happens behind the scenes? BTS kind of. You remember the F holes that I told you? Sound goes into the F hole. It goes into the back of the cello. This back right here. It goes into the back of the cello. And then the same F hole transmits those vibrations into the outside air. And that is how we get to hear that rich tone that we hear from the cello. Sounds pretty interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, that is so interesting. And another interesting thing about the cello is that the cello is not the only, but by far the very best instrument that can be compared to the human voice. And that is a fact. So this is the instrument that I play, and I encourage you, pick an instrument. It doesn't matter how old you are. I have seen people play instruments, any kind of instrument, even when they are old. Definitely do not give up. Try an instrument, pick up an instrument, and I'll be here to encourage you on your journey all the way. So once again, do not forget to accent the like button, accent the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next vlog.